Adhere Gear prototype program. Here's what we got. So ran into this design issue. We have this structural member that's going to cross over, right, and connect to the rest of the frame, so it starts to become rigid. And then we have the spacers in between. We still haven't figured out how the spacers are going to work. We just know that they're going to be in between, dispersed throughout, you know, the side panel so that if it gets pressed on it, it maintains its structure. So the same for the bottom and the top, we need these, but since we don't have a Lincoln welder or any sort of aluminum welding, we had to figure out a way to another way to get this in here. And I thought about the adhesive, but knowing that it's structure, adhesives really aren't really the best thing for structural components. So we found some scrap door jamb parts, and we had a variety of them, and we toyed around with them. Only a couple of them are magnetic, like that one's magnetic. I think this one. These are, I guess most of them are magnetic, not that one. But the issue we came into is when we go to bend them by hand, you know, they get deformed a little bit, and so we ruled those three out because they just didn't function right. This one's nice because pretty much what we're mimicking is a 90-degree elbow bracket so that we can mount it on the inside either through a screw or adhesive, and then have the cross beam attached to it and then another 90-degree. So I think we're gonna go roll with these. They got a little weight to them, you know, but at least, you know, it's really rigid and you can't just like bend it with your hand, where some of these others, you know, like I could bend the whole thing with my hand. This one, it would take a lot of force. So this is probably more what we're looking for, because we want to make sure that side walls, if this is pressed, it passes the force and spreads it out to the other areas of the pod pack to protect everything. The more you spread the load, the more it gets reduced. When it gets under tension and it can't, the force doesn't have anywhere to go, to travel to, then that's where you start to have breakages. So I think we're gonna roll with that. Just kind of want to let everyone know, again, you got to use what you got. So we're gonna use door jamb parts and make it happen, you know. So here you're out.